hunting zone. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope, I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why, should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfucker past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast locked within a cage. They're setting traps, and almost killed me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour a drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where do we go from here? From here?
Where do we go from here?
So where do we go?
Where do we go from here?
What's up, everybody? What's up, man? It's T.O.G and Barilla, man.
T.O.G and Barilla, we doing the thing.
Already
Where
know,
we
man.
going from here? That's what I'm living on.
We back another week, man.
Yeah,
Another week.
we doing what we need to do. You know what I'm saying?
So we're week past,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, you know, the thing I'm thinking about as this week began for me, I was going through a lot of other little situations, but what I had to finally come to realize is that, you know what? This too shall pass.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nothing that's gonna hold you back from being who you need to be.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So you can hinder yourself. You can hinder yourself from reaching your goals, but at the same time, you're gonna reach your goals if you had that drive and determination. That's where I'm at with it right now.
Gotcha.
And, you know, and then school started, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little nephew. My nephews have been to school. I done talked to him. One of them had a mishap already, but we're gonna work it out. He learned.
So,
Uh-oh.
so if you had one word to describe your week, what would it be? One word.
Encouraging.
Encourage.
Encouraging.
So why and why?
Encouraging because I know every day is another day that I wake up and get a chance to do what I need to do in my life. So it's always encouraging to wake up.
Gotcha. So if I had one word to describe my week, would be expensive.
Expensive, okay.
Very.
Why?
Kids went back to school. Look, so what I'm saying, dude, I ain't never known it to be this expensive. Like our kids been going to school every year, and it just seemed like it just went different this year. Like,
And with the inflation and the pandemic,
Yes.
and they asking for all this money for school.
so normally we go get school supplies. It's about 100, 150, no more than 200.
Right.
Man, that shit was $300 this time.
Inflation.
I was like, are you serious, man?
And
So me, anytime I have a budget before I go.
Right,
Anytime, so
right.
my wife she'll say, "Did you go over your budget?" I was like, "We budgeted out already." Look, we ain't even want to got the clothes yet. Did you at the school? So yes, very expensive. Very expensive. So we spent our weekend with the kids. It was our anniversary Saturday.
right. Yeah, happy anniversary.
Happy
Happy anniversary.
Thank you. 23 years married, 27 years living together. So we spent. So I told the kids, we'll go get the clothes and everything. We did that Saturday, and took the baby boy get a haircut, and so we did lunch. I said, "This y'all last lunch."
Did the last supper.
Last supper, real talk. And I was like, "This it, man. We can't spend no more money." So yeah, our weekend was with the kids and very expensive.
Yeah, but as time go on, you know what I'm saying, then they begin to understand life and life expenditure.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They grow up and once you give them the right foundation, they'll get it. And you have to work at a team, even as a kid. I remember growing up, I was telling Mama this the other morning because we were talking about going to school. I remember I used to go to the thrift store and buy clothes. You know
Patch on the knees. Patch on the knees.
And one man, listen.
Yeah.
Calvin Klein, Levi's back in the day.
Lees.
You get out and you get decent shirts and all that, and then pay $0.25 for them.
Yeah.
But kids now they so stuck up on these different name brands.
Man.
All I want to do is get through the week.
That's it.
You feel me?
Look, and I'm telling you because it's like you just said, the kids they'll learn, man. I don't know about these kids because they're entitled. They feel entitled, and then we make them entitled.
I mean that's an ongoing thing
Yeah.
we've done.
And so it's like You know, like when?
Well, look. I mean, we can go on and go
Yeah.
on. Let me bring our guest in right
Well,
now.
let's do this.
We just got some guests in the studio today. We want to give them a round of applause. Okay, let me tell you who we got. We got the Cancer Empowerment Summit.
Cancer Awareness Network.
Cancer Awareness Net. No, that's the summit. Cancer Awareness Network.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Let's get it.
Wrong
You
one.
know, I don't want you to.
Yeah, Cancer
Say they
Awareness
stuff wrong.
Network. We got Miss Lofton.
Yeah.
And Miss Connors, right?
Miss
That's
Connor.
Connor. Okay.
She
okay.
corrected me.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah, she corrected
okay.
me.
She from the place.
Basima.
Basima.
Okay. Gotcha. So without further ado, we bring our guests on. Yeah.
Glad to have y'all
Glad
here.
to have y'all on.
And we like to talk to y'all
Thank you.
about what's really going on. We
Yeah.
can give y'all a chance to tell the people what's going on. You know, have y'all who want to start or whatever.
Okay.
And introduce
Introduce yourself.
and say what y'all
Yeah.
do, what
Oh,
title, and
right,
stuff like
right.
that. Right.
Okay. Well, I'm LaVentric Lofton, one of the co-founders of Cancer Awareness Network. But there are 5 of us, 5 sisters, who got this started in 1997.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
I would say, ooh, y'all been pushing.
1997,
Okay.
and it just got started because my mom had cancer and my cousin, they both had it at the same time, and they both passed like a month apart.
Sorry.
And we didn't have anybody to go to for support.
Okay.
There were people out there, but they were not
Supported.
supported as our nationality, I would say.
Yeah. Our people.
It was
Our
just
people.
different.
And we need to work together
Yeah.
like that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we decided to start our own organization. And from there, it just grew and grew and grew.
Okay.
And we have 4 workshops a year. Then we have a 5K walk once a year. We have a banquet. And we have a, what's the other thing? I can't. Stage play, where cancer survivors get on and tell their story.
Cool.
And what we're basically trying to do today is get men involved, because we've tried to talk to so many men about cancer, and they seem to reject the idea. But basically, we would like for them to understand that cancer is not a woman's disease.
True.
Everybody, no matter who you are, man, woman, or child.
Men are scary.
Okay.
They're not rejecting,
And
they're
see,
just scared.
that's one of our questions we've been asking. You know, why they don't.
Scared.
Yeah, okay, they're just afraid.
Because
So-
a man, I ain't gonna say can't. That's vulnerable. Like if a man is hurt, that's a
Right.
vulnerable position.
right.
So they more scared than like don't
So
want
how do we get?
Hold up.
Then-
Let's
Yeah.
get into it. Let's let Miss Connor.
Wait just
Okay,
a
go
second.
ahead.
Yeah.
Just a second.
Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna get to all of that.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure y'all understand what the program was all about.
Gotcha.
And people out there will understand. They can contact us at any time
Okay.
through the website, CancerAwarenessNetwork.com.
Gotcha.
And you can pull us up and you can do the overview and see what we're all about. And if it's something that interests you, and all the events are posted.
Okay.
But these 2 events, this is her baby, one of our board members,
Yeah.
and she's gonna explain the
Which one?
ride.
Okay.
And this is our first annual ride.
Cool.
And we're just looking forward to having not only men to come out, but women as well, to join us.
Okay.
So I'm going to give it over to Lysandra and let her explain all of that to you, and then we'll go over the next flyer.
Let's get it.
All right.
Yeah. Check yo.
We just sit back there.
Hey.
Let you run it.
Hey, T.O.G. and
Yeah.
yo, let's get it.
Okay, so I am Lysandra Connor, Vice President for Cancer Awareness Network. So during this 25th celebration, we're going to have a ride, a community ride. And so we want everybody to come out, bring the kids, bring your wives, girlfriends, bring all your cars, your
Side
motorcycles. I don't know about the side
No,
piece. We're going to leave the side piece at home this time.
Unless you can handle your business. You don't need no fighting on that.
No, we want to keep it peaceful.
So this ride is this Saturday, which is August the 13th.
Okay.
Lineup is at Western Hill Mall at 11 o'clock. And we're gonna let those kickstands up at 12 o'clock, and we're gonna start this ride. Sheriff Petway and his beautiful wife, Miss Vanessa, is gonna be our grand marshals
Okay.
for this ride.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So it's beautiful.
It's big.
Yeah, that's
First annual.
Yeah.
now. I just want y'all to introduce yourself. Now let's talk about the men and them being afraid.
Let's talk about
Let's get in depth with that, if that's okay.
Hold up.
Just wait a minute.
You know.
I knew he would get started.
Oh yeah, my goodness.
Hey, hold on. We got a.
But listen, serious though.
You gotta let mama
now,
talk.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I know when I had to have a colonoscopy, you know, I was fearful. I had to go into a meditation phase as far as because as a man, you have these type of different hang-ups by the way they have taught us to be men. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, in those ways they have taught us to be men are virtually wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wait, well, I'm put it like this. The way they taught me to be. Taught me not, I'm supposed to cry, I'm supposed to have emotions.
All of us.
Okay, I'm just making, I'm gonna talk about me.
In our era.
Okay,
yeah.
so
our era, yeah.
when it comes to that, putting myself in a vulnerable position, even for health, can work on your psyche as a man. Okay, and then just to admit that you might be sick,
Yeah.
you know, it works on your psyche.
Because you got a lot depending on you. So,
Right, a lot of people depend. But what we don't understand, what I had to understand is, I can't help nobody if I'm not healthy.
Exactly.
That's true.
If I'm not healthy, I can't do nothing.
Right.
Then cancer running in our family. So
Right,
you know,
and then it's preventive methods that you can use as a man. But you got to do the screening. You got to go take the test because if you remember, Chadwick Boseman, he died of colon cancer.
Yeah.
And then prostate cancer is a big thing in the black community.
Very big.
Yeah.
A big thing in the male black community, and even breast cancer
Breast
for men.
For
cancer.
men, right.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to be. I mean, the thing is, we got to be open, honest, and aware of what life is. Life is life. I mean,
Life
this is
is
real,
life.
Yeah.
and life has death that come with it. Now, what we do here, we try to elongate our lives by living as healthy as we can. But you can't carry your life to the next level if you don't know where you at.
Yeah.
That's where you start.
Yeah. We
So,
gotta-
what y'all think about that? Y'all think that's the type of thing y'all facing when y'all talk to the men?
Basically, that's it. And they just kind of draw back, and they don't want to talk about their illness. They won't talk about cancer, whether they have it or not. Maybe they've gone through it with a family member, and like he said, it's just probably frightening
Yeah, it's frightening.
Yeah,
I'm telling
that's
you.
right.
to even think about it, because I'm sure even when women get it, it's frightening when you first hear that word cancer, because the first thing we think is death.
So,
But now we know that just because you have cancer is not a death sentence.
Right.
There is a cure.
right. I mean, you can be. It's a preventive maintenance
Right.
portion, and then you have to always understand, as well as that word means something. The word Yahweh, Jehovah, Jesus, it means something now
It
too.
It means
Right.
something.
So you can't get caught up in the words they give you that's going to demolish you. Let's think about the words that build and create and motivate
Positive.
you.
Yes.
Motivate.
That's
Positive.
correct.
And see, I can speak from that side when I was telling you, men are more scared than anything. I remember I had a stroke back in about 2018, and I couldn't be scared on the outside because of my wife and the children, right? And so it's tough when the man of the house that's supposed to take care of everything and he's down, and it's almost like you letting your family down.
Yes.
That's how we'll take it per se, but not understanding we do have help.
Right.
And so that's why I'm telling you, scared gonna be the number one.
Yes.
But now we gonna play tough.
We're going to play tough.
We're gonna play tough.
yeah.
But we dying on the inside. You know,
But you want to
scared to
allow
death.
your help to help you.
Yeah. but that's how we've been raised. What you
Yeah.
were just talking about
Yeah.
earlier. That's how we've been raised to be tough. You don't supposed to hurt. You ain't got feelings. You
Not
know.
supposed to cry.
Yeah. What you mean? Yeah. So all that. That's how we've been until we kind of channel. You know,
So my
change the
thing,
mindset.
my thing with all of that, as far as being a man and what I look at, is that the only way that I saw to fight the fears that I was dealing with any illness, basically, but cancer is a big one. You know what I'm saying? It's knowledge. understand,
Right.
overstand,
Educate.
understand,
Yeah, gotta
educate
be
yourself
educated,
about
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Know what the symptoms are.
Mm-hmm.
Understand the preventive maintenance that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Understand and be around the people who are dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we come up like with the ride. I mean, many cars and motorcycles that's going. Y'all running up and down the street going 100 miles an hour.
Yes.
Come on out and support
Yeah.
this, especially men. This is for men's
Yes.
health.
Yes.
Right.
This whole thing Saturday on the 13th is for men's health.
Yeah.
Okay, men, listen. I mean, we got some nice cars. Hell, bring a horse out there. I don't give a damn what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing is, let's get out here and support the fact that my granddaddy died of cancer.
Yeah.
So, you know, and it's so funny that my aunt was telling me, because I coughed, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, that sounds like a bad cough. I said, no, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, you didn't ever see granddaddy when he passed.
Mm-hmm.
And the sound of her voice had me like, whoa. But you can't be scared of how you gonna go, because you gotta be the best you can be while you live.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're here, whatever we have an opportunity to bring awareness to different things. Let's bring awareness to, and let's support.
Right.
And Ms. Lawson, you said that our community, the African American, Black, Moors, whatever you want to call yourself, our community are going through it even rougher. You have any statistics, anything like that?
We have more male and females, really, basically still dying from cancer because of the lack of communication, and they don't want to. They don't want to admit that this is what's wrong, because so many of them do have it, but they won't talk about it. And the main thing about any problem, any situation, whether it's your bank account, your children, you got to talk it out.
Yeah.
And you have to get a true understanding, about it. And that's what we all about, trying to empower people and let them know that there is hope, there is help. And you got family members that's caregivers, and just because somebody your family member, that still don't mean that they're not a caregiver. You don't have to hire somebody on the street.
Right.
You got people right there in your home, and you should allow them to help you go through your situations, no matter what it is. It don't have to be cancer.
So, Ms. Connor, can you kind of paint a picture of how this is going to look Saturday, like what's supposed to take place? Can you kind of explain?
This is going to be beautiful.
Okay.
1 car, 10 cars, 100 cars.
Yeah.
It's going to be beautiful. This ride is going to go from Midfield.
Okay.
We're going to go to Bessemer, McCalla,
Okay.
Hueytown, Fairfield,
Okay.
back to Midfield. That's beautiful.
So, basically, a ride, a real
It's
ride.
a real,
Real ride.
It's a real ride.
Gotcha.
We have our motorcade. The sheriff department will be escorting us.
Okay.
So
A big time ride.
it's a big time ride.
Yeah, because all of them see you name.
So if
Yeah.
it's an escort,
Yeah.
it's a police.
Yeah.
It's not
We
the other
got,
one.
no, we got the motorcade.
Yeah.
So that's
Not,
different.
not just the po-po.
Yeah.
The whole motorcade.
Gotcha.
Okay, we
Motorcade.
riding like presidential.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a
Yes.
presidential ride.
Yes.
And I'm astounded. I'm happy for y'all. I hope y'all get the support, the big time support that we do need for this.
Right.
Right. So let me ask you this: when y'all started, when you first, how did that take place? First started, because I know as
With
when
the
you-
ride?
No,
You're talking
the
about-
start,
The whole-
what y'all
the whole-
started, the whole thing.
The whole cancer
Yes.
program.
I know you said it started in '97.
Right. It started in 97.
So how did that come
Together?
Yeah, how did it come together? Like,
Well, we started out like doing small classes.
okay.
Have breakout groups, something similar to a summit.
Okay.
And then we start having quarterly workshops
All right.
where we invite cancer survivors and let them tell their story.
Mm-hmm.
And we do like door prizes and that type of stuff.
So did somebody that you know had cancer, and that's why it's kind of took
Yes,
off?
my
or-
mom.
Okay. Okay. That's
My
what-
mom and my first cousin.
Okay. Like, you
And
gotta do
little did we know they both had been diagnosed at the same time.
something. Okay.
But they died like a month apart.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so,
And that's what really motivated us to
Gotcha.
get this program started.
gotcha.
Yes.
Okay, now and then
And
go ahead.
I just wanted to mention my sisters because if it had not been for them, because it's 5 of us, Loretta Heron, Renee Hooks, Salita Davis, and Teresa Smith,
Okay.
and myself. So we had bonded together, and we did this for almost 20 years alone, just the 5 of us.
Beautiful.
With the help of, not by alone, now don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know.
We had volunteers, people that really wanted to help see us succeed.
Gotcha.
And also, we have a Dr. Spencer that's been with us since '97,
Okay.
radiation oncologist from UAB.
That's 25 years
And
anniversary,
she
man.
speaks at most of our events. And people have questions, the men, women, and she's there to answer them. She give us all the statistics.
Okay.
She keep us updated on what new thing they've come up with and what's, and what's best for you. Last time we met, she talked about, was it colon cancer for men and different things like that.
Man,
And we very rarely have men to even come to this type of stuff. And that's what we're trying to do.
Y'all hear that,
them
man?
in.
Man, let's think about it now.
I mean, it's knowledge
give me
is
the eye
power.
like-
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is,
If you could just come out and just hear,
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Like,
Get involved and see what other people are going through,
She tested my
and you
gangster.
might can
I mean,
kind of.
a lot of times, men, what I see that getting out and doing this type of stuff, they don't like. I get into it now, but before this part of me was woke up, I didn't even know this stuff was going on. This is what this platform is about. We're basically
Aware.
neighborhood guys that live in the neighborhood that did a lot of things that the guys in the neighborhoods do. But we want to bring a certain point of awareness
Right.
to the people and the places that we come from.
That's right.
Right.
So
There you
this
go.
is what the whole thing about bringing this out, because this is very important. It's very helpful, and
Right.
we have a problem in this area.
Yeah.
If we as a community have a problem in this area, we need to get the information to find out what we need to do and be around the people
Right.
that can
right.
help us get more aware of this. Now you got another one coming up,
Yes.
a Cancer Empowerment Summit
Summit. Right.
on the 26th of August. Now talk about that one.
Okay, this one is like you said, it's an empowerment summit, and we have these doctors, some from out of town, and some are here local, and they will have like sessions, classes, talking about different types of cancer and other little things concerning the medical field. So they will be able to discuss all this stuff, and they'll give us opportunity to ask questions. If you got something you want to know about cancer, any particular cancer, because our group, most people, when you hear cancer, you think of breast cancer.
Yeah.
But this cancer awareness, we represent all cancers.
All
That's
cancer.
cancer as a whole.
As a whole,
Disease
we
of
we don't just discriminate. Breast cancer, lung cancer, none of that.
You fighting the whole disease.
The whole thing.
We wanna eliminate it.
We want to eliminate
Yeah.
all of it.
Yeah.
And we call it the colors of cancer.
Colors
Okay.
of cancer.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So with this summit, Archwell Health is going to be there. It's going to be they're going to provide lunch.
Okay.
Okay, there's going to be breakout sessions.
How many? Anybody can come.
Anybody,
Anybody,
can come.
and it's free.
It's
I
free.
hear that.
And they provide lunch. Think about what I'm saying. Now.
Free.
Lunch. Free lunch. I might bring the kids.
Yeah, but you got to go online and sign up so
Sign
we'll
up
know
for
how
it.
many people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And it's going to be
Tell
at the
them about
Botanical Garden.
Thing so they
This is
can-
August 26th.
Yeah.
And so, August the 26th at the Botanical Garden. And so, we just want everybody to come out and get all the information that you can from these doctors. I mean, it's going to be really, really well.
It's
Sound like it.
information.
Sound
Yeah,
like
good information, good information.
I mean, and if you, and this information just like knowing the law to me.
yes.
When you know the law, you know what not do, what to do,
Yes.
what you can and what you can't do.
Yeah.
Understanding your body, understanding health, understanding what's going on helps you live longer. Think about it. We're all working hard to live.
Right.
So if we're working hard to live, and living is a part of our whole existence, then why not find out everything we can find out about what's causing
Right.
deaths?
Right.
Okay?
And just
food,
like our theme said, overcoming the disparities and barriers of minority in the cancer community.
Okay.
And they're gonna have all, address all this stuff.
Okay, and that's the thing. But you really understand why our community have a hard time with any disease,
Right.
any health problem,
Right.
any official health. Let me help you.
Yeah.
Now we can go out to Tuskegee Institute, Tuskegee Experiment, and other
Right,
things. You know what I'm
right.
saying? The experiments they did on our women when we were in slavery. A lot of this stuff to all of us, really.
Mm-hmm.
So this has created a block, a stigma about medical field
Trusting.
Right.
in our
And
community.
trusting, yeah.
Right. So it's not like we don't want to. We don't trust them. We don't trust going and talking to people. We don't trust them giving us nothing.
Mm-hmm.
About the big thing about the vaccine, it was a big old thing about that. You have to trust. But
Right.
even if you don't trust them, do you trust God? That's all
You
I'm
trust
saying.
God.
That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. If you have that type of trust, then what can they do to you? Because
Nothing.
I've always been told
Mm-hmm.
that if God is with you,
Then who can be
To
against?
be against you.
so so let's think about that when
Yeah.
we make these different statements or these different mindsets of saying I'm not gonna do this because of what they gonna do. Damn, what they gonna do? What God say?
What God said.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna preach, but that's where
It's
I'm at.
all
with it.
right.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
all
That's
right.
right.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with preaching.
And let me say one more thing about Cancer Awareness Network. We're going to have a walk just as well. This walk is in October, the second Saturday. I believe that's October the 8th or the 9th.
Okay.
And so we want everybody, to join us for the walk. We're going to have a great time. We're going to have some prizes. We're going to walk, dance.
Where's that walk going to be?
It's going to be in Adamsville.
Adam,
It's going to be in Adamsville. It'll start at 8 o'clock, 8 to noon.
8 to noon in
8 to
Adamsville.
noon in Adamsville.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do y'all have a website or a Facebook contact?
We do.
Yes,
Cancer
yes.
Awareness Network.
Okay.
.com. And Facebook.
CancerAwarenessNetwork.com.
Right.
Phone number, anything like that?
Is,
Just the website.
Well, you can just
Well,
the website basically. That's what we go by, and then we do have a Facebook page.
okay.
yeah.
They can go to the Facebook page,
And what's the name of the Facebook page?
Cancer Awareness
Awareness
Network.
Network.
Okay, all of that's
All of it hooked up. Don't
Yeah.
you ain't gotta look up nothing different.
Yeah.
Just Cancer Awareness Network.
Yeah.
But on this ride and with the walk, you can contact me. I'm Lysandra Connor, and my number is 205-207-8375. I'm the coordinator for both events. Okay?
You sound like a councilwoman.
I am. I'm going to get you right after this show. We're going to cancel you. He needs some help.
No, you sound like a councilwoman. Like you on the council, but hey,
You talking politics?
I know we're going to cancel him. He need help. He need help.
We gonna get him off that
I'm
bus.
loving it, man. You talking about that short bus?
But anyway, that's what cancer awareness is all about. And you can always, like we said, if you want to go attend either of these events, go to our website, and we are registering free of charge for the summit.
But the ride is $30.
But you have to get on the website so we can have a count of everybody.
Okay,
And you go to the Eventbrite. It's on the website.
okay, so you say it costs how much to get in the ride?
The ride.
Each car. Each car is
car?
$30
Yeah.
to get in.
Each
Car,
drop.
motorcycle get a discount.
Each drop, no, as long as you got wheels and you rolling, it's rolling and $30.
Say each vehicle.
So what-
rolling 30.
hold up.
Not rolling 60, rolling 30, baby.
But what about a horse? If I come out there
Each
with a horse,
vehicle. She like this vehicle.
hey, you know what? We gonna come out. I got a wheelbarrow.
Long as it's rolling,
Rolling 30.
rolling 30.
Who's going to be pushing who in the wheel?
Oh, look.
Hey, my back bag. Yes, sir.
Yeah, but we really appreciate
So
it.
where y'all going? I'm trying to see how many of y'all done signed up already.
Who? I don't know yet. I haven't signed up yet, but I'm gonna talk to some of my people who ride motorcycles.
Okay.
I told you that.
We're going to pub it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk it now.
Yeah.
Saturday, I don't know. I gotta look at my calendar. But if I can, I'll be there.
Well, your money can be there if you don't be there. At $30, you can make a donation online. Go to our website and donate
I'm kind of jealous of my money. I don't really like my money go out without me.
Okay, well,
No, I'm serious.
Say,
Yeah. Okay, make a donation. If you can't come,
if you can't
we'll make a
come, you
donation.
can always make a
Make a
donation.
We'll make a donation. And the donation, where you send the donation to?
You
On
go
the
to
same
Cancer
Cancer
Awareness
say that
Network,
same thing.
and you mash the donate button.
Oh, y'all got it hooked up.
Yes, you hit the donate button, and then you donate whatever your heart's desire,
Cool.
from $30 up.
And it's also
Oh.
on Eventbrite.
Take what your heart desires.
Hey, so look, so it's still 30 plus.
Yeah.
It ain't less than 30.
You give me whatever your heart desires, as long as it's $30 and up.
Your heart got
I'm
this out there.
I'm just kidding, y'all.
Okay.
But I mean, any donation, we're not being like that.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
We,
but,
hey, like the pastor say, we do like.
We
No.
do like the jingle, but
yeah.
we love to see it
We
fold.
prefer.
Ain't nothing wrong with the jingle, but we
I
really
ain't
like
finna
to
go
see it
there.
fold.
I ain't mad at you, man.
But that's
No,
what we
but
do.
any whatever you want to donate, it'd be great. It's always going to help somebody.
That's correct.
I think what you're doing and how it's set up, and the fact that everything is organized and you've been doing it so long with
Right.
so little help.
25 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25
That's
years.
big.
But
That's
you'll be
big.
surprised how hard it is to get people to volunteer
I'm not.
and help,
I'm not surprised.
that kind of stuff. But,
That's right.
it is what it is.
Now,
And
everybody
God
t-
has already given us the strength to carry on.
Everybody talk
and this
good,
young lady
yeah.
here, she came aboard last year. Was that last?
This second
This
year.
your second year.
Okay.
And she came in like that horse you was talking about. She
Roll
came
on
in.
in.
Roll on that. I mean,
And,
You been
and
riding
she
ever
ain't
since.
stop.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Thank you.
just awesome how God, if you hang in there, He gonna send you what you need.
Oh, yeah.
And He has not failed us in these 25 years.
That's a long time.
We wanted to give up and say, no, we're not gonna do it
Gotta
this
keep
year.
pushing.
But we gotta keep pushing. And as long as we push, we always succeed. And we meet our goal each time.
So, Miss Connor, what made you join 2 years ago?
Well, the opportunity was presented to me,
Okay.
and I had dealt with a family member having cancer.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Gotcha.
and let me say, my mother just passed away of lung cancer.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thank you. Diagnosed in December, passed away in June, and so it's just dear,
Yeah.
near. We just can't get around it. So, however, it's been a blessing to serve on the board. It's been a blessing to bring the visions that God has given me to the board. So here we are.
Plus, hey, and that's other work. Y'all do have other jobs too.
Yes.
Right.
Plus, I do this, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
I
So
mean,
I'm not surprised.
yeah, that's the
Yeah.
dedication and,
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
and service.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're put here for service.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of us don't understand that.
Yeah.
It took me a while to get it.
Yeah.
But we're not
Be a
here to be
blessing.
served.
Yeah.
We're here to give service.
Give
That's true.
service,
So-
right.
So,
Right.
and giving your service and giving the service that's needed, you're called to a certain, like I feel like it's military, and you're in the army, and you're in the army for the people that need you to
That's
be there
true.
for them. So you
Right.
get called in different branches of service, or different MOSs, what they call it in service.
Yeah.
And this just happened to be what y'all calling it, and that's beautiful because we really need it. We need more awareness of what's really going on within our community, within our households.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then what really touched me is that it was no one. It's dealing with it as a family is hard, and
It's
not and
hard.
people
It
not
really is.
knowing
It
and
is.
understanding that the whole terror behind just thinking about it.
Right.
And that's what scared people from even getting involved with it. Because black people, they think you get close to it, here it comes. You know?
Here it comes.
I mean, that superstitious type thinking or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But until you face adversity head on, it's always gonna beat you.
That's true.
It's always gonna beat you. You're not gonna be able to overcome it. So the thing about it is, let's get knowledge, let's grow from it.
And with you saying that, we just want to encourage caregivers. Take a break.
Right. Right.
Take your break. Somebody relieve them, and then go shopping, do something, but take that mental break, and then come back to your role.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
because that's so important.
Yeah.
Got to take that me time. I mean, you were talking about that
all
one
the
time.
All the time. You got to take.
You said Wednesday your me time.
Today
is
is
your
me.
me time. Yeah.
Me. I don't. I kick it on me.
Yeah.
It's about me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And that's important for the caregivers to get care.
Yeah.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to get your care day. Love yourself. Understand that what you do. All caregivers. I'm talking about the RN, the LPNs,
Yes.
the aides, anything in the health field that's doing service to people that need that service, man. We want to
Needs
salute
of
y'all.
me
We want to
time.
thank
That's
y'all.
right.
We
That's
really
right.
do, because that's a very important job. You know, a lot of times y'all don't get the accolades you're
And the-
supposed to get
there you go.
and the recognition that you're supposed to have. And you're definitely not getting the pay that you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to let you know that you're getting the love from us that we can give you.
Yes.
Always.
And I wanted to mention one more thing about the program.
Yes, ma'am.
We have another part of our program that's called Cleaning for a Cure.
Cleaning
Cleaning
For
for a
a
for
cure.
a cure. Okay.
And long as the patient is in treatment, they can get cleaning, like whatever their immediate areas they living in, like when they come from the hospital or the doctor, whatever room they're in, the bathroom or whatever. We got somebody to go in and clean it free.
Oh.
We offer that service as well.
Oh, y'all.
Okay, so now
Plus we does transportation to doctor's appointments.
y'all hear all this?
And that's free too?
That's free too.
Wow.
That's why we do these fundraisers, so we can.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, especially with gas, inflation in gas. That's big.
That's free too. If you call and say, I need a ride to the doctor, and you're a cancer patient, we can make that happen.
Cool.
So now that's another plus. Listen what they're saying now.
Yeah.
You're going through some things, even if you're a caregiver,
Right.
and you're having problems getting your rides or getting the rides for the people you're caring for. Here go another opportunity.
Yeah.
So look at that.
So
Pay
no
attention to that.
excuses.
Yeah, I mean, it's
No
no
excuses.
excuses. I mean, I know most people that's doing it don't have excuses, but my biggest thing about having other opportunities or other avenues to get help is that you don't get frustrated.
That's
right.
See, that's the thing. We need not to get frustrated, but we got to put the information out so people know where to get the help. Because I know I get frustrated when I can't find what I need to do and get what I need to have.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so,
Tell me about it.
so we're gonna work on that frustration.
Yeah.
So man, anything else? Y'all got anything else? I want to thank y'all for coming.
Thank you.
Well, thank you all for having us.
I really.
I enjoyed it.
I've enjoyed it
Very
as well.
informational. This big. Keep going. Keep pushing.
Well, we'll see you again in September when we
No.
get ready for our October.
We're going to see them on Saturday
Well, I know
for
Saturday,
this
but
ride. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, man.
This ride.
that's what Miss Bethma said.
See
y'all
ma.
Saturday.
Your horse, your buggy.
Whatever.
Whatever come down, it's 30 bones. I don't care what you got.
But bring those 30
Bring them
bucks.
30 bones.
Got you. Man, look, we enjoyed it.
Okay,
man.
well, I enjoyed you all. I
We
appreciate
enjoyed
you
you all.
so much for
Nice
having
to meet
us.
you.
You know,
It's really been a blessing to
Now,
me.
let me tell you about Miss
To
Lawson.
share.
Miss Lawson is one of my girlfriend, best friends. Like, so that's her mother. And
Okay.
she do our hair. And then, you know what I'm saying? We just get along, and she always fussing.
Yeah.
So that's just, she ain't gonna take no shit. So.
Yeah, I done been. Yeah, I done been over.
Are you talking about me or you talking about your hairdresser?
I'm talking about- I mean, it's a little bit of both.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
it is, you just have to keep it real. I don't play games with people.
that's it. That's
Hey
it.
man, she we come over there. She sit right on that porch. We walk in the door. She'll come in there, help out, do whatever she got to do, get on.
Ain't gone about my business.
Yeah.
But I'm so glad your business brought you to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
helping,
am
you know what I'm
too.
saying? And I hope it get bigger and bigger. And anytime that we can be a help
Yeah.
in advertising,
Yeah.
Okay.
anything y'all doing, we
Yeah, we
even
will-
if you don't
we'll love to do
come
it.
here,
If
just
we
let us know.
just-
And we'll
okay.
keep pubbing this throughout our whole to the last event. We're gonna
Okay.
pub this Saturday.
Yeah.
Then we'll do it on offset or whatever. And then we'll pub all the way to 26. Matter of fact, August 26 is my birthday.
That's my birthday.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, right.
Happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Leo.
Lord,
That's
Lord,
awesome.
Lord.
That's awesome.
And they can pay at the event.
Right, Leo.
Okay.
What's
We're gonna
wrong
have
with
someone
Leo?
there.
I'm a Leo.
Oh, I just said Leo.
Don't start. Don't
Yeah.
start.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay.
they can pay at the event.
Oh, y'all heard that. Y'all can pay at the
You can pay
event.
at the event.
At the door.
Okay.
Yeah,
$30
at the
at
door.
the door.
$30 at the door.
Normally they charge a little more. You come to the door, they be like, you
But
better
look, come see me.
Well,
It'll
we
be
can't do what
45 at
everybody
the
else
door.
do. We
Yeah.
just-
If you see me, I'm gonna charge you 45.
Exactly.
I'm just letting you know.
T.O.G.
And also, I can say now, if you guys just want to come and volunteer sometimes
Oh yeah,
at
that's
some of our events, we
that-
would love
that's-
because we hardly ever have men.
oh,
Most
that's
Y'all
help
need
us
some men.
move stuff
we need
around.
some
You know,
men.
I mean,
Well,
I'm serious because it's hard to get them to come out and
I tell you
and
what,
help do anything.
I got some guys that I deal with that do stuff that my lodge, matter of fact, we come out and do stuff. So we'll look into that.
Okay, great.
That ain't gonna be no problem. Now that we know what you need, it's up to us to try to
Right.
get some help and help get it started. Now God to get the increase. But we,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, we appreciate it and thank
right.
y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Y'all for coming. All right.
All right.
Go from this.
So we're gonna keep pushing.
Gonna keep pushing. All right. Hey,
on moving.
yeah, we got to keep on moving. This is what it is. Like thank our guests for coming.
That's right.
But right now, you know what I'm saying, what we gonna do, they can't see y'all. Yeah,
You need
yeah.
these.
Y'all easing out like ain't nobody else.
Yeah,
We gonna make sure. Hey, it was
you
a
all.
pleasure for y'all. We didn't want to hold you too much longer.
It is a pleasure for you to meet
It
me.
is a pleasure for you to meet me.
Yeah, bro. So look.
And you and I.
Yeah. exactly.
My
Exactly.
birthday twin.
Yeah, I see y'all. Look, y'all. I saw what's going on.
All right. Thank you all.
So look, we pushing on, bro.
Yeah, we gotta keep
So
on.
look here, man.
For that.
So I'm watching stuff. You know, I pay attention to stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at TV. I'm writing in my pad, and I hear the TV. I'm not looking at it at this time.
Right.
So I hear a commercial because I love commercials. I think they funny. So I hear a commercial saying, "If you got crack." Oh, not that crack.
What?
Yo, it was a commercial, dude, about cracks in the houses and stuff like that.
Oh man, he
This
said.
is my first time seeing it, so they started playing that commercial all day. I said, when Tanya woke up, I said, hey, man, they playing a commercial about crack. It's funny. I don't think she never saw it, but they were like, when it first come on, they be like, if you got crack, and then it'll stop and say, oh, not that crack.
What crack they talking about? The crack.
They talking about cracks in the foundation.
So they were thinking you were thinking about
crack.
rocks.
Yeah, so
Oh,
I'm like,
man.
wow, dude, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, dude. So yeah, so I was watching that, and so I put on ESPN, check out something real fast. So I noticed, dude, do you know they playing kickers $20 million now?
For how
Kickers for like a year or two. $20 million for kickers now.
I mean, but you know, if you really,
They need it.
because you know, if the game's getting to the point where it come down to a field goal.
Man, never thought I'd see kickers get 20 million.
I mean, did you ever think you'd see college players getting paid?
I knew
Endorsement deals?
eventually. I didn't know when, but I knew eventually they were going to end up having to do something because I mean you couldn't get past that. It was. I mean they've been doing this since the beginning of time, paying them illegally. So I guess they had to go on and it's almost like marijuana. They got to legalize it. You know, eventually we're going to legalize it. Everybody doing it.
Yeah, everybody
Yeah.
doing it. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but the thing is, I'm glad to see it now. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But you know, life and things have to change constantly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then, you know, just the fact that you could say you got crack,
Dude,
not that crack. I mean, you know, back
I
in
was
the
like,
day,
are you kidding?
yeah, you would never heard nothing like that. The
Yo.
closest thing you would have heard like that is this is your brain
On
them eggs, this is your
drugs,
brain
yeah,
on drugs. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So it's just
Dude,
TV.
I
But
was
look at the thing that go on TV anyway.
Yeah.
TV is just a whole nother thing now.
Yo.
Yeah.
Man, I'm dying laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I said, they really said this. And I said, maybe it's just me. Hold on. I saw the commercial again. I said, yep, they talk about it.
The whole crack epidemic.
No, not that crack. So, yo.
That pillow.
So, once again, I was in Walmart.
Oh Lord.
I was in Walmart. no buggies. And you know where it was. And that's how I laughed when no buggy there. You instantly came to my mind. I'm like, well, why do I keep taking myself through this? So I'm walking through Walmart shit. I mean, I'm watching other folks stuff falling all out their arms. I mean, there ain't no buggies. They gotta walk around. I'm telling you. I'm just saying, man. Stuff ain't happening in other communities like that.
But you better put a buggy in your back of your truck.
I probably need to. You know what? I probably need to buy one of the little Walmart cars. You know the little folk, they pull around like the little
like a little baggage car.
Yeah. I probably need to buy one and start rolling that up in there. Real talk.
I mean, that'll eliminate your.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, anything to make my day peaceful. You know, I cut.
Dude,
See, I leave it alone.
I'm gonna do that for real though.
I wouldn't even go there if I, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, it's convenient for us
to
go to Walmart, then go across the world to go get some cost more.
Right.
So I mean, it's just convenient, quick, boom, boom, boom.
So yeah, I make it as comfortable for myself as I can.
I'm gonna get that cart.
Yeah, I mean
that's a good idea.
Yeah, I go with my own.
You just fold it out and roll it right up in there.
Like it ain't nothing.
Like it ain't nothing.
And then handle your business.
Soon they say something, man, y'all always out of carts, man.
You know, my like
real talk.
This is the thing that I look at when as we been growing, got a whole year in. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping on that. I'm talking about, man, we doing the guests. I mean, this is a positive, motivating situation that we're in. And as we continue to move forward, I mean, and all we ask is that, all I ask is that pay attention. Let's help the community. This is the outlet that our communities hadn't had, and here's a chance to have it under our own certain terms, where we talk about the things that mean something to us in these communities.
And I think that's big because we number one, we always talk about family,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Talk about communities.
Right.
We trying to figure out what we need to be doing to make our community grow,
right.
Even making our family grow,
right?
Grow back together. You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just think we more on a positive. It's positive.
Yeah, it's a positive frame of mind, a positive vibe. It's growing, and these ladies we had on today, it gave me so much motivation knowing that they started 25 years ago. Dude. And with the 5 people that they keep moving, and keep going, and these type of things these type of stories that need to continue to move forward in our neighborhoods. Yeah, these unsung heroes that out here doing these things in our streets, trying to help not only motivate the masses of people that's in their neighborhood, but the masses of people within the world at large. Yeah, you said said a key word, unsung heroes. Right. And they got a show, Unsung Heroes, but it's about people that became popular. Right. But getting paid or whatever. So, you're talking about these women volunteering, need men. We need men. So I'm going to make sure keep stressing. I put myself into a situation where I'm going to go and volunteer at least. Yeah, we're going to have to. Because, I mean. She checked us. We're going to have to. I mean, our women shouldn't have to want a certain need men to help them do the thing they need to do. I mean, if we claim to be a man of the house, man, I mean, men, let's go out there. I mean, I volunteer a lot of places anyway. Yeah, you do. And I just had to, and this was all because I feel like I owe from the things I've done in the past, and because I wanted to get better. And I want our neighborhoods and our children and our people to be better, not just in all neighborhoods. And I want us to get along, but we got to start at the house. One thing about I always heard into the Bible, and when I think, and I'm not advocating Christianity or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I read. Yeah. And I read that when Jesus came and told his disciple go preach the word, he told him to go to the Jews first and then to the Gentiles. But that means I go to my house first and then everybody else. So take care of your house. No, people in your house. Let's take care of your house. Let's take care of your people first. But don't stop there. Yeah. Okay, that's how I'm looking. And we your mom called us this morning, and we went up there and sat for about 3 hours. And it had a good time. It was refreshing to see. Cause I said, look,
I said, so, because she had told me, you know, she keep the great grandbaby, right, and the great grandbaby won.
Right.
So she said they be having their spats.
Right. Oh,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
so I said, so you 76 spatting with a 1 year.
Yeah.
I said, think about that. So it was refreshing. You know, said ate breakfast. We talked. We had great conversation. You know what I'm saying? And we took pictures, and you hit back. You responded on it. Like,
Right.
I love to see that.
Right. You know, and y'all know I don't respond on anything.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
real. So when I respond, when I saw it,
Yeah.
you know, first of all, I want to thank you for even just being
you
there.
already know.
You know what I'm saying? It just, man, you know, like I
Yeah.
tell my wife, I told her that I think she's phenomenal. I think she's a beacon
Give
of
you
light in my
flowers
life.
while
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not going to hold that back.
Yeah.
I don't know when, but I'm not going to hold it back. I'm going to let you know before anything happened to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you know how I feel. And that's with everybody that I deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you're a good person or you're doing something that's phenomenal to me, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I do see doing something that I don't like.
Yeah, you gonna tell a nigga about
I'm
that?
going to tell him about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I do, you know, things like that. But, you know, that's how it is. Man, it was a great day.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
And, shit, that's it, man. We did it.
Wrapping
up.
Okay. Yeah, look, man, I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Man, I enjoyed the ladies that came on. So look, thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you very much.
And if you haven't followed us, yeah.
Follow, subscribe to the Facebook account,
T.O.G.
T.O.G. and Barilla, the YouTube, T.O.G. and Barilla,
Yeah.
the Instagram,
Yeah.
T.O.G. and Barilla.
Yeah.
I just go to them and hit them up, man. It's going to get better. I mean, this the first year.
Yeah. So we thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Thanks.
A young black man, now you know what that means, G.